Statistics show that a downturn in the economy results in people deciding to often start their own business, whether by choice or necessity. Deciding to go at it alone or with a partner, though, is a major crossroad, and choosing to share the responsibilities of a company is one of the most important decisions entrepreneurs make as they go out on their own. Well, Mary Abbajay is here now to help us with some tips on picking the best business partner available. Mary, thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
Well, as someone is going to venture out, I would imagine that's got to be the tough part, because it's scary to go out as you go forward, but to have a partner, it might feel a little more comfortable. But to make that decision, you really have to know what you're doing, don't you?
You really do, and there's advantages for going it alone, and there's advantages for having a partner. And it's important that you think about those first of all. For example, the advantages of going it alone are you get to be, chief maverick. You're the chief decision maker. You get all the rewards. You get all the recognition. You also have to do all the work, but you also don't have to negotiate everything with somebody else. So there's some big advantages to that. And of course, there's advantages for going it with somebody else. You get to share the work. You get to have someone to bounce ideas off with, and you get to have someone else's experience and expertise help you. And studies show that statistically speaking, people who have business partners have a better success rate in their business.
So it would benefit you by the numbers, maybe, to have a partner.
By the numbers, statistically speaking.
But it's still a really tough chemistry. I mean, I have some very good friends who have become entrepreneurs in many sense, and they go out and they start a company, and they're doing it with one of their best friends.
Mistake number one.
And there's often a rift. Yeah. I mean, it becomes very tough, right?
Oh, it's so tough. I mean, anyone who's had a bad business partner experience will tell you it's probably worse than divorce. It is hard. And so when you decide to have a business partner, you have to really think very carefully and thoroughly about what you need in a business partner and what kind of person is going to suit you, because it can be nasty and ugly, and it can kill friendships.
And you got to remember that it's about the business, not necessarily about the friend or the partnership. Right?
We all say it's business, not personal, but let me tell you, business partners get very personal. It's a marriage of sorts. I mean, you're going to spend a lifetime with that person, so you need many of the same things in that relationship that you need in a good marriage. You need open communication. You need shared values and goals. You need hard work. You need respect, and you need someone that can communicate well and effectively.
Okay, so for people who are considering this, what are a couple of the rules of thumb they need to have in mind as they pick? They've already decided they're going to have a partner. What do they do now?
Okay, a couple of things are very important. First of all, think about what you need. One of the big mistakes people make is they pick people either so much like themselves that they're just cloning themselves, or they pick somebody so different than themselves that they're in constant conflict. So find somebody who complements your skills, not contrasts them, but complements them. If you're not really good at selling, find someone who is good at selling. Okay, so that's number one, complement your skills. Secondly, find somebody who is as driven about the business as you are. It is very important starting a business.
They need to work just like you work,
They need to work hard, and they have to have a shared vision, a shared sense of what that work looks like. And finally, you better pick someone that you enjoy spending time with, because you are going to spend a lot of time with this person.
And there are going to be ups and downs.
There's going to be ups and downs, which is another thing. Make sure that you pick someone who's financially stable, because if they're not, you don't know when you're going to get payday. You don't know when, the money's coming home.
And then you may have to carry that load.
You may have to carry that load. And if they're not financially stable, it means they can't manage their own money.
Mary Abbajay, wonderful points. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We appreciate your insight as always.